Erin, a broken world torn asunder by greed and the struggle for power. The gods have grown weak, their power stolen, bound by mortals to magical gems. This dark hour was known as the Rupture, a cataclysmic event which plunged the world into chaos. Now, the kingdoms of man, far to the east, are divided. Dwarves and elves far north, bitter enemies over conflicts long forgotten. Nomadic tribes wander the south shores for their lost homes. The halflings and gnomes living together far out west. In the middle of all this, the Badlands, a place where only one rule applies: survival of the fittest, but also the place where fame and fortune awaits those brave enough to seek it. The ones mad enough to try are also known as adventurers. This is our world. Welcome to our Dungeons and Dragons show, The Gems of Power.
Hey there everybody, and welcome! Welcome to the Gems of Power. Justin, if you haven't, please change the title to the actual Gems of Power.
That was my question. I asked you in Skype how you wanted the title to
Oh,
look.
just the Gems of Power, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. There's no guest here, everybody here is a permanent member, so we don't need any special title, just the name of the show. Anyway, cool, awesome, we're here, finally, yes, I get to play again, yay! We have passed the DMing power over to Sir Justin, the Shield of Athena. Which for you that don't know, that's another one of his names. Is that your nickname, Justin, or is it just a random thing you picked?
I was thinking it was his drag queen name whenever he dresses up and
That's
gets a little
sense.
made up and
That
pretty.
makes-
that's kind
very
of where
sense.
I went to, Maggie. Like,
But wasn't Athena
It's
like,
actually not a bad-
a virgin, therefore totally not?
That's true.
Yeah, obviously just
She just sprung from a head.
yep.
Damn.
Forehead of Zeus. Just
She sprung from a head, eh?
yeah.
That's a,
I think we all.
We all.
I don't think she's very special,
Was
actually.
it not when Zeus ate a rock thing with the baby, or am I getting it mixed up with Kronos?
Oh my god.
But anyway, no. When I first got a Gmail, Aegis was taken. So
Ah.
I think.
Well, I mean, let's do a recap.
Oh.
So, Justin, do you want to do it, or should I do it?
Oh, I think we can all do it, can't we?
No.
Well, like
We can
all
all-
simultaneously.
Well, not simultaneously, but we can all discuss our.
Quick, everyone, recap!
We can all discuss our experiences and our perspective of what we think happened. What
No,
we think
no,
was
okay, that's gonna be
important.
Or, you
chaotic.
know, like,
Okay, so you guys arrived at the Elven encampment on the back of a silver dragon. There you you talked about an alliance with the elves. The elves imposed only one condition, that you go and help the halflings and the gnomes in Small Town. Now, they would also promise their expertise and everything they could help you with in Small Town if you could save them and figure out what's happening with the temple at the crossing. You arrived in the forest. It's near Small Town. There, you heard a voice screaming of a woman being kidnapped. You followed to Valiant to rescue her, but you fell into a trap. In that trap, a Kelnor Sparkwire, a gnomish adventurer from there, she saved you using bug spray on Ankers.
Adventurer.
Yes. Long story
I
short,
think you mean Dick Weasel.
he had been hired.
I hope you guys found that asshole.
No,
Nope.
Fail.
Not yet.
One job. One job.
he had been hired to steal the book from Gregor Mandel, and he succeeded.
God
He
damn it, Gregor.
brought the book to a demi-lich that was in control of the temple at the crossing. Now, you guys went to Small Town, covered some information, met Ruby's mother and father. Bjorn met Ruby's
we
mother,
Yes, we
looking at
did.
her very many times.
You got slapped in the face, son.
Yeah, you guys
I
went.
got
He
messed
tried to
up.
hit on my mommy.
I mean, he was doing good up until he actually tried to move on her.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, you what? No.
She led me on. Fairness. She led
Kind
me
of
on.
did.
Yeah.
Right.
Kinda did.
Fuming.
But it was more of like she was just being interested, and you're a handsome fellow.
No, Bjorn is fucking awful. Bjorn is like a 3, I think, on hardness.
Yeah, but they never see.
Walking his
Yeah,
way
but
in.
You know what? Not everyone thinks attractiveness is your outward look.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
True.
Some people are like, it's what's inside, man.
And also,
just
it's
hit me-
you're a
you
free
just
you're a
hit me
free
with a shout-out.
for,
Maggie, you're gonna love my new character.
Maggie, I'm just
and also you're a free on dwarven standards. You don't.
Maggie,
They never see dwarves.
No?
only
Oh,
mine's
wow.
got
Cool.
Well, I wasn't asking for a date. Wait, were we talking about dating?
No, I'm just saying like they never see dwarves. People in small town, they don't see dwarves. There's no dwarves here.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Okay, so you guys decided to venture on into the Temple of the Crossing to defeat this demi-lich and get back the book. At the entrance, you were met with a monk. This monk claimed to be one of the guardians of the Temple of the Crossing, and there were 2 ways of passing. 1, go through his tests. 2, defeat them in straight-on combat. Finira tried to do it. She quite literally got one-shotted. And after that, you guys decided to spend the night in the Temple of Stone to prove that you deserve to enter the temple. You encountered many various different magical creatures on the way. Some you fought, some you talked to. You used your magic to get past crossroads and puzzles. You survived, and in the end reached the Temple of Stone, and inside managed to pass the test. I'm not going to do too much in detail about the test. If you want to see it, you can watch the last VOD. It should be on YouTube these days, if it isn't up already.
These days?
It's scheduled. I basically just, it's a scheduled
It's
release.
pretty boss, man. We kick some booty and confuse the shit out of really stupid mobs.
Yep, and you guys all received quite powerful magical items afterwards. Items that you did quite have some need for, because afterwards you tried to infiltrate the Temple of the Crossing. You failed quite badly. All of you were captured and brought in front of the demi-lich. Finira was
Thanks, Clam.
Finira was killed once. Finn was almost killed, and then the demi-lich used the power of the book to awaken a colossus, and he started to control that colossus using the power of the book. And he said, "I'll go outside and kill every single man and woman standing in front of you. And that's only because you haven't been able to stop me." So he goes outside and starts massacring everybody with his immortal army of replicators. And you guys go outside in a heroic fashion to try and stop him. Gregor comes up with an idea. Gregor, without the knowledge of the party, tries to pray hard enough in order to try and control the power that these creatures were created with. Because yes, these creatures were created with a power that you guys have harnessed. So at the same time, it is partly your power. But there were countermeasures put up for that. So it was very hard to actually get it done. But in the end, a combination between Findira's sacrifice to stop the Colossus and Gregor's willingness to risk his life by absorbing so much power inside of him ended up in a victory of sorts. Gregor absorbed the power within himself, power too great for any human being, and he managed to perform some miracles, I think 3 of them, before his body started to give in. Then he decided he would create an altar as his final act and infuse all that power inside of there. When that happened, Gregor infused all of his power. And by that I mean every ability as a cleric that he ever had. He'll never cast a spell again. But he saved his friends, he saved his party, and he's created the first temple in almost 2,000 years.
Who's your god now?
And
Bitches!
you guys now have been staying at the temple at the crossing. You have about a month and 3 weeks until oh no, sorry, sorry, the book was destroyed. The dragon is out. Nathaniel is out of the prison, or I mean that's what you think. Nathaniel is out of the prison because the book has been destroyed. You don't know what actually happened. That's Justin's decision. And you guys have rested a week. That's all that I know. And that's all I can tell you. That was the recap of last month's adventure.
Yeah.
So, Justin, I pass the torch to you, my friend.
Or pass the gem to me. Anyway,
Oh shit! The laugh.
it's funny.
Yo, pass in the gem because it's called Gems of Power, guys. You got it?
That was a really good joke. Thanks for explaining it, Clam.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I think if I have like Elf, you have the best sarcasm. I love your sarcasm. It's so loud.
I am well versed in sarcasm. My
Yes.
parents are both, very English, so my household is very dry humor. When I lived with my parents, anyway. So now my humor is the same.
It's British humor as well, though.
Oh yeah, British humour, best humour, in my
So,
opinion.
which would you say are you turning into, your mother or your father?
Either.
Humour-wise, I'm assuming.
I mean,
No, and the idea like humor-wise, like who do you look like? Who do you not look like? Not look like.
Take
Who do you,
after.
who? Yeah, yes,
Humor-wise.
exactly. That's the word I was looking for.
they're very similar. They're very similar. So I have there's aspects of both. I mean, just like with everybody, I think.
Okay.
Margaret left. So, my question is, what do you guys do?
I didn't leave.
Who are already at the temple? What do you guys do the day after?
Did we not get bullshit, or are we just going straight into game now? I feel like.
Do you guys want to continue to bullshit for another 15 minutes?
Well,
Something serious, Justin.
I mean, we have.
I'm hoping my burger's gonna turn up in a minute, so.
Oh, you got burned?
15 minutes of bullshit, technically.
Alright.
How's your week been, Justin? Tell us about that.
I had a social life all week. It sucked.
A social what now?
A social life? It's when you go out and see other people and do things
Wow,
as
that's
part
what.
of a group.
Pretty sure I streamed that last week at one point, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard of that game.
I played a little bit. It's alright.
Yeah, I went to a munch last night with the wife's new, well, I guess not girlfriend, but they're dating, and I went to a Halloween party over the weekend that I ended up getting home from at 5 a.m. So we were Beauty and the
Sounds
Beast.
like a bumpin' party.
It was fun. I had one woman tell me I was not ugly enough to be the Beast, so she didn't get my costume.
You got hit on.
Wow, that was subtle.
She was drunk, so I don't think subtlety was her forte at the moment. But
Wow,
I'm never subtle. I'm just
that's
like-
true. Well, I mean, you have bright pink hair, so I mean.
No, I meant in a chatting up people up way. It's just like, hi.
well, everyone at that party.
Hi,
was
you're hot.
Yeah, I just materialize next to them and just go, hi, and they're like, nah.
It's like some creepy anime.
I really need to party with all of you at some point. Like,
Hell
yes,
yeah.
yes,
I
soon.
want to party.
Soon, TM.
Just
Yeah.
materialize.
To figure out some documentation things before I'm for sure for that. But
Me too, I just realized.
my residency card expired, so I have
Oh,
That's not good.
I'm so sad if you're not gonna be able to come.
If I leave Canada, I can't come back at the moment.
It's okay. It's okay. You can stay with me. I'll host you. I'll take the couch. You can take the bed.
So what passport do you actually have then?
I have an Australian one, yeah.
That's really confusing.
Yeah. Well, my parents are English. They moved to Australia before I was born. I was born there. I lived there for 11 years. And then we moved to Montreal. Then we applied for permanent residency when my dad's work visa ran out. Then I became a permanent resident of Canada. Then I moved to China for a year. I taught English there for a year. And then I moved back to Canada. And then I moved to Edmonton in Canada instead of Montreal.
And that was Draw My Life with...
And how old are you again?
Oh, damn, yeah.
I'm 24.
Jesus Christ, you fitted a lot into 24 years.
You know what? Travel is like, my family's always been about travel. They're like all about that. So.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's my life, man. My dad was in the Air Force, so lots of moving.
There you go.
Everyone's like, where are you from? I'm like, nowhere. And then
every place.
they're like,
Every place.
no,
right?
really, where are you from? And I was like, I don't understand this question.
I don't know.
my parents are both like drug manufacturers, like pharmacists, you know.
Oh shit, she's like, my family does stuff.
My family are drug lord. No,
I like how you're just in the middle of it.
My mom is like a Tupperware baroness now, so you know that.
A Tupperware baroness.
Yeah,
that's like a great title. Like that needs to be on her business
Tupperware
card.
Minions.
She does have Tupperware minions. Yeah.
That's so.
Oh, they're probably adorable.
Many of them. But yeah, so it was more like recreational. I'm sorry. This is like a terrible sentence. It's
just huffing Tupperware, you know.
I'm done.
Slip the money across the table. Just, you slip it on over.
That's what they put the drugs in, is the Tupperware. It's like a front, you know, like people have a front for the business. The front is Tupperware.
My parents are gonna be so happy I called them drug dealers.
Yeah.
It's Los Polos Hermanos all over again from fucking Breaking Bad, man.
Let me go and get my apron, Jesus.
I had that. I love that fucking apron.
I know, right? All the Loot Crate people are just like, wait, I have that!
Yeah, I was like, look at my fucking apron. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's amazing. Good shit.
You know, I've got an apron now. I can do like housework and shit. I got a pinny.
You couldn't do it before without an apron. I mean,
not really, no.
No,
You haven't seen me do the washing up. It's just like,
No.
I manage to soak myself every fucking time. I don't know how, but yeah. Just rinse the plates off.
All right. Well, I think that's enough about my history. My week's been pretty good though. Yeah, we're back in XCOM once more. I updated to Windows 10 and it erased all my save files for XCOM because I had to reinstall it. So that's fantastic. So my long war game begins again, and we're gonna try and beat it before February when
that's why they
extra long war.
That's why they call it long war.
Yeah.
Well, because it crashes and deletes all your shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it longer.
So we're back there. So come by if you want to fight aliens. Basically, chat saves the world is like my motto for XCOM. It's like, are you in my chat? You are. Alien fighting forces. Prepare to die horribly to plasma.
Nice.
Also, chat, yes, the audio cuts are Zoom's fault. They're usually very short, so just bear with them. I'm extremely sorry about this. Still trying to fix it. I don't know what the issue is.
Goddamn Zoom.
Yeah.
Is it doing it even when someone else is hosting the call?
Yes, I am. It's even doing it now. Nonetheless, I'm not downloading anything at all. I've already loaded up all the tabletop music audios that we'll need. Anyway, going on. Maggie, how have been your past couple of weeks?
Oh, it's been nuts. My past couple of weeks have been so awesome. Obviously, working around trying to find a job, but that announcement will be sometime soon, TM. But beyond that, I just went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which was freaking awesome in the Universal Studios in Orlando. I didn't really tweet a lot of photos and stuff. I had some, but I was having too much fun to make posts, so I apologize. There will be a vlog. I took lots of footage of stuff and things, and I had fun. And then I felt like a weirdo because I'm like this adult, and I'm like, I want to do the magic thing, and there's this line of kids, and I'm like, I want to get in line. And then I hosted the Major League Gaming World Finals last weekend, which was nuts and crazy and so much fun and very, very, very different from anything that I've ever done before.
How was that? Because I didn't watch it because it's not a thing, but how did it go? Because I know you were kind of nervous about it a bit.
Yeah, I got over my nerves, but it was just it was just different because I wouldn't really call it hosting. I felt like more of like a marketing ambassador because basically I had to like show off all of the venue, like the partners that were there and what they were basically selling. So it's basically like, here are thing, buy thing, but you like thing, I like thing, and I had to make that into like some kind of cohesive story that people would watch.
Yeah, I saw a couple of your episodes.
Yeah, they're a little bit with some of the pro players, which was really fun. I liked those a lot, and I got lots of good feedback on all of the things. So hopefully you'll see me at more events.
Excellent.
Bye.
And then now I'm back to streaming again. I have been having a lot of fun. I just played through Life is Strange episode 5, which will go up on YouTube sometime soon. It's already up there. I just need to put it live. And then I've been playing Sword Coast Legends. Is that what it's called? Oh my god. I forgot the name, right? And I just played like 2 hours of it. So the first hour I played through like kind of the campaign, and I'll probably finish that. But I had a lot of fun with that so far. And then I took like an hour to do the DM stuff, and I feel like I'm just like, there's so much to do.
There is so much. Like,
yeah, like, and I want to make like a cohesive story with dungeon.
Yeah, Maggie, don't get your hopes too high.
Yeah, I know everyone's been telling me that it's not that.
No, because I've looked into it. I actually spent like a lot of time trying to when I got the thing out. I was like, wow, okay, they added multiple dialogue. Okay, you can as a DM now change the monster from neutral to hostile to friendly. That's very good. They added a couple of things, but there's still a lot of shit that I need to add to actually make it like make DMs be able to create comprehensive and awesome campaigns.
Yeah. So I've been messing around with it. I'm just making one storyline first with a dungeon, and I think it's already live, so people can play through it. The dungeon, at least, is live. But yeah, I don't know. I'm having fun. Probably play some more tomorrow.
That's what's important. Yeah,
I don't know, that's all that's happened with me. I'm packing, which is not exciting at all.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's
packing.
I'm packing, and I don't even know where I'm going yet. But I'm packing because I know I'm leaving. I'm going somewhere soon.
I'm sorry for you because I know you love that house so much.
I know. I don't want to move. But it'll be good. It'll be all good. Having a new job will be nice. I'm an antsy person. Like, I need to be working or doing something all the time.
Yes, I know exactly how you feel. That's my life. I cannot be happy unless I'm busy. If I don't have like shit to do a day, I'm like, what do I do today?
I wish I
yeah,
had
and I
that work
apologize
ethic.
to you, Chucky, because I know you had me in on a lot of the things, and I have had to step back from a lot of stuff.
Life is
I'm
more
supposed to be on It Has
important,
Tentacles. Not gonna happen. Sorry, guys. Maybe in a future episode or a future month.
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
have
we
you.
also
We'll
had
have
to step out of
you.
Hexed as well.
Oh,
which
I
was really excited for Resident Files, but once again, stuff's just not gonna happen. But we'll see.
Yeah.
I miss It Has Tentacles, but like I just can't do Friday nights.
Yeah, because again, Fuzzy, you have a fucking good reason. Your kid comes to visit, and that's like the only few days you get with him. I mean, as reasons come, that's the best fucking one you can have.
That's the best reason ever.
Okay, and let's talk about who here have we talked about. Cram, have you talked about your week?
No.
Tell us about your diamonds, Cram. You ask Quentin.
Well,
But Diamond, come on.
in case you're wondering, I've now opened up a diamond store downtown, so if anyone's
You shouldn't say
interested.
that. Diamonds are terrible.
But don't.
The diamond industry is terrible.
Is it really?
I agree.
Everybody has seen the college
Something.
humor.
These are ethical diamonds. They're
Yeah,
so
these
bad.
are real ethical. I make these with my own
These are
butt.
real ethical diamonds.
These are created via my chair, my ass, clenching so hard when I play these horror games. That was horrible. But anyway, moving on from that horrific.
Let's not forget the screams as well, because they
Yeah.
are.
That's how you shape it. That's how he
Real.
cuts it. When he screams is the cutting process.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then it come out perfect, fine and fit, ready for a fucking crown. But honestly, though, fucking amazing. Dead Space is sweet ass game. Not really scary though. Oh my god, Stairs! I played like a few hours of Stairs. I was all like, I was only gonna use it as a filler. Well, I finished Paranormal. Paranormal was cool. It was really fucking scary. It did its job. It was great. It filled time. And then I was all like, hey, everybody's talking about Stairs. I can't wait for the park, by the way, but I'm gonna fucking tell you about that in a second. But what was I saying? Oh yeah.
Is Stairs the game where you just
Stairs.
walk down several
Stairs.
levels?
You who just
Yeah,
moved
no,
downstairs.
You don't just
So
do that.
it's a big butt workout
Well,
in order to make the diet.
you like go down some stairs, and then you're all like, okay, you see you in a room, and she looked like the thing from Grudge or from The Ring.
I played it.
Yeah,
I played it.
I don't want to talk about it too much. I'm just saying that fucked me up. I don't know what her deal is right now.
A friend gave that to me. I didn't
My-
talk to him for 3 days.
My stream was literally late because I was watching Clam play stairs. Like I couldn't stop watching.
I played a horror game. Well, it's sort of a weird ass game made by some crazy Finnish person called.
I saw it. Looks
Yeah.
fucking good. Looks really good, by the way.
It does. It's not. It fucks with your head. It's like I don't know.
Yes.
Have you
It's got
guys
one atmosphere.
have you guys seen? Sorry, go on. Mormons. It has more. Okay, that makes it more scary, I guess.
Wait, what?
You said it has Mormons.
Moments of like horror.
Oh, moments. As you have Mormons, like what? Why would that make it more scary? Wait.
Well, that's because you fucking interrupted me. I think it's a sentence.
Yeah, Chucky. Damn it.
God,
Sorry,
God.
I'm sorry. I like to ask. Have you guys heard of?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, by the way, don't forget to buy these diamonds. These are good diamonds, okay?
Yeah.
These aren't from the industry.
Go on
These are
Clamtaco. If you sub to him, you get your first hit
yeah,
free.
first diamond. Yeah, and they are completely morally made. I think if that's the word for it. I don't really know the actual word. What's the word for it? Somebody give me the word.
Ethical.
Ethical?
Ethical.
Ethically made by me.
Ethically made.
Okay, we can talk about this. I want to talk about One Life. If you guys have heard about it.
What?
One Life.
One life.
Isn't that like real life?
No. It's
that like
it's
YOLO?
like a new game. It's a
Is
new
this
game
Queen
that's been green lighted, and you literally have one life in the game. If you die, it locks you out of your like you can't play it anymore. It locks it out of your Steam library.
That seems shitty.
Yeah, that seems horrible.
If I
Yeah.
have to pay for that, I'd say fuck that.
Yeah, I was the exact same opinion, but I was looking at the trailer and this is like a good quality game from what they showed. Like the trailer was impressive as to what they could do in only a green light thing. I was impressed. I was like, but like seriously, you can't play it. Like, I would play this.
Ain't touching my goddamn.
What happens if
pocket.
you fail the tutorial, huh? What then?
No, you can't fail the tutorial, and you get spawned in a zone where there's nobody every time, like to get a start of the game. I'm not exactly sure. I just saw like the Kotaku article on it.
Seems a bit gimmicky to me. I like a bit of replay value with my games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same here. Well, I mean, we're streaming,
For
so
one
that's
game
why.
that's like real life, I'll just like go outside. It's
Or I play Second Life.
I don't know. Real life could be significantly
Oh.
improved upon.
Dude,
If there was a game that was like real life, but with the improvements that I think would be good.
I
flight, teleportation, huge dongs to everybody.
So Justin, I think you're the last here. What's up? And then
I talked about my week.
Justin first.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. You missed
Okay.
me again, you bastard.
you've been
Yeah.
taking.
What am I,
Yes.
chocolate? Hello? Hi, Visitor.
Fuzzy, please tell us about your week.
Yes.
We
I can
love
take
you.
new followers. Yay!
Are you doing anything?
Hi.
Anything over 10K?
Yeah, I'm doing a party stream on Saturday, like loads of community games and stuff. So I might get drunk. I don't know. Yeah,
I might get drunk. Whatever.
I don't. Well, no, I don't know if I'm brave enough to get drunk or not.
do you still have that whiskey bottle from your birthday?
Yeah, I do.
Have
I
fun.
don't think getting drunk has anything to do with being brave.
It does when I do it because I'm drunk, and B, I tend to really fuck. Okay, like really fuck up, I should say. Like, let me see. One drunk stream, somebody raided me, and I mistook them for somebody else and completely humiliated me, and they got really pissed off with me, and I had to grovel like shit to make it up to them. And then the second one, I was just there playing Mass Effect 3 and just totally talking about playing Minecraft because I don't even know. So yeah, I don't handle being drunk on stream very well.
That does not sound like the most terrible thing I've heard when someone's been drunk.
Yeah.
I've heard far worse.
I'm not like tearing my own green screen down and stumbling.
The worst story I've heard was somebody getting so drunk they forgot to turn off the stream. They started puking on the desk. His wife comes in, takes him, gets into the toilet, and the funny thing was the toilet door was right behind, so she like takes the green screen away so he can take him there, and he stays there for a couple of hours while he pukes and the camera is just aimed at him.
Oh,
And the
no.
worst thing, you could see his ass crack for the whole part because it's.
Ah.
See, I would never ever.
But I thought you got shut down if you were like, because I thought you weren't allowed.
This is a story I've read on Reddit with pictures and like gifs.
It may have been
of the stream.
Yeah, a long time ago they
I
didn't
would
have
never,
rules,
ever,
but now
ever-
I think they have rules for.
Definitely, they have rules. Of
It's
course.
like-
I would never, ever, ever get puking drunk. I don't get puking drunk off stream, let alone on stream. No. I don't go past like, woo, a bit tipsy.
I haven't gotten like super drunk on stream, although like one time I kind of did and don't remember what I did in Saints Row. It was only one time, and it was in Saints Row, but everyone thought it was the funniest shit ever.
I never get
Because
drunk.
I just murdered everybody, and then I woke. When I woke up, I was like, "Oh my god, how did I get trapped in this building?" Because I couldn't leave because everyone was trying to murder me. But apparently, I was good whenever I was drunk.
I didn't get drunk because I have a rule. I never DM or drunk or high. It's like my rule. Never DM.
I've like done a few drunk streams, and like I did this one. Oh my god, it was awful, man. We played Sword Coast Legends. I think it was me, Ben,
I remember this stream.
Hello. Yeah, it got really bad. Like we were playing Worms, and I was just sat there looking at my screen, didn't acknowledge a thing that was going on. Just playing Worms or SCL, whatever the fuck we were playing at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
Elo.
drunk.
Elo got so drunk. Elo was drunk one time. He was supposed to be doing like a thing with me and my friends. Like we had this like sort of like we'd play Talisman and just like talk shit.
Oh, talking box.
Yeah, talking bollocks. And like he was on talking bollocks. He was just too drunk to like actually like cope with it because he was streaming it too. He was too drunk to cope with the conversation. He was just couldn't deal with like his chat and the conversation. So he was just ignoring it. The entire thing. He was just taking the piss. It was so fun.
Okay,
God.
Justin,
I still
take
think about
the reins. This is not gonna stop. Take the reins.
Yes, claim it.
I was just thinking about a writing class I took once where my teacher told me that you should write while drunk and edit while on caffeine.
That's actually
Because being drunk actually makes you more creative, and being on caffeine makes you more critical and focused.
well, no, there's somebody who said that before, which is like the write drunk, edit sober. There's not Hemingway. Somebody else said that, or maybe it was
I
Hemingway.
remember that. No, I think it was Hemingway.
Maybe
I think it was Hemingway. Yeah.
But apparently now there's scientific studies to back up the idea that it's good. So,
Cool.
fun fact. So I wonder if it makes me wonder if D&D would be better or worse drunk.
Well, I've played it both ways, so I don't know. I had fun both times.
I mean, I enjoy playing Call of Cthulhu drunk. I feel
Like for me, the fun aspect of D&D is more of like if you have a DM who's
Yeah.
like good. Because even if you have bad players, a good DM will make bad players become
Good players.
agreed. Yeah, agreed.
maybe not good, but like at least part of the story, you know?
Yeah.
Because like sometimes you have somebody who like hasn't played, they don't know what to do, and so they're kind of quiet. But like if a good DM can bring them in, or good players can kind of like interact more.
I believe that the most important thing for a DM is to be flexible. Always adapt to the situation at
Yeah,
hand.
yeah. Like let the story unfold. Don't always be like, this is how it has to be.
Yeah, do it.
Like,
Do what the
that's not what
players
it's
want
about. What it's about is to have fun and like
Exactly.
to build a story and have character progression. Like that's what we all want. And that's
Yeah,
what
like the
people get.
DM is not here to win a game. He's here to make sure that everybody has fun.
But some DMs are like that. They're like,
They are.
I
They are.
murder
I know.
you. And it's like, okay, well, you can kind of have that mentality, but you also have to think about the longevity of the game.
You know
Well,
what I
it's not-
found
it's not
very
fun, 'cause the
interesting.
DM can always win. It's not much of a game at that point.
Yeah. You know the funny thing is, this mentality is not among streamers. Like most of all of the people I've played on shows, on all of my main shows, nobody has shown that type of mentality yet.
I've
Because
seen some
I've seen
DMs.
some.
Yeah,
I mean-
I watched a lot of like RP stuff before though.
I'm guessing the ones that are in our guest group on Skype, and I've never shown any side of that. So I mean, I'm pretty happy. I think it's also because streamers come with a different mentality. And it's a lot more healthy because we're here to, one, entertain the people that come here to watch us, and two, we're here to have fun because us having fun is how the people that want to watch us will have fun. So, like, you're not here to win or to break the game or something like that, because you wouldn't have fun and you'd break the game and
Speaking of which, we should probably play the
yes,
game.
Justin, please stop us. Okay.
So my question
on,
for
Lord.
the people who are left alive is, what do you do the day after? Gregory's still asleep. You're in some sort of temple that you don't entirely understand. You can speculate about it. And that is completely genderless. And you still have thousands of refugees who are suddenly okay and actually are in great physical condition. There used to be a lot of sickness in the camp, and it's all gone. But they're confused and probably a little frightened of the events that just happened.
So here's my question. What was my character doing? What was Ruby doing this whole entire time?
What do you want Ruby to have been doing?
Just
Okay.
resting a fast thing. Maybe you were looking for the giant oak.
Oh, she could have been in the forest looking for the giant oak. That would make sense.
Like I separated from the group to do that?
I don't know. Maybe you received a message of some kind. I don't know.
Hey, what happened to my little leaf dude?
Okay, I'll think about it while you guys are saying what's up.
Yeah.
And then
Folks, I completely
I'll
forgot
message
about that.
Justin.
There was a little leaf dude?
Yeah, I had a little pixie thing or something, didn't I remember? Or was that just like a one-time only fire?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
That was the pixie that talked to Bjorn, right?
Yeah, remember
When we were high on mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
There's
That
not.
was like,
Wait, that was a pixie. That was a leprechaun.
Oh my god.
oh.
That was a leprechaun.
That
and
was like that one-off episode.
that was
a
the
while
one-off.
ago.
That was a one-off. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You were.
That was also Dreamland, and you woke up. So.
Well, it's actually the spirit world, but still gone.
No, it was never mind. I don't know. Anyway, God, that was one. Okay, never mind. I was just like, hang on, didn't I have a thing? Or was that another game? I don't know.
What do you do?
I drink and I party on my own. I open my keg and I pour myself a nice tall tankard of ale, and I party. Yeah.
You have a bunch of people come up to you who are still naked and are completely genderless and just look at you while you're doing this. They just avidly look at you. They're standing at attention. Their eyes are following you.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm partying, but I'm gonna notice it. I'm gonna notice that it's happening.
Yeah, they continue to look at you.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, they're just standing there. They're just waiting.
Do not stare at a drunk dwarf for too long, more than 10 seconds.
Do you tell them that?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I walk up to them and I ask them, what's your problem?
All right. Well, you tell them not to stare at a drunk dwarf for more than 10 seconds, and they all do a sudden about face, like military crisp about face. And you ask them what their problem is, and they say they're waiting for orders. The short one told them that you were going to need fighters, and they assumed, since you have the shield and the hammer, that you would be the commander of the Legion.
Oh my god, I love these guys so much.
I'm the short one now.
Oh, this is gonna be so good.
Well, they don't know your names. No one's told them your names.
Okay, I will I'll touch him on the shoulder and I'd be like, you can call me Warlord Bjorn. And I'm gonna touch him and pat him on the shoulder. Would you like to come with me and drink a little bit? Actually, that's a fucking order. We're gonna go, we're gonna drink, and we're gonna party. And just hold off. The rest of you, you guys hang out. These guys, I like them. How big is the army, right? Am I talking to the whole army or just a small group of the army?
You're talking to like 10 or 12 people.
I'll take them.
It's about a dozen. They're well, actually you didn't ask, so I won't tell you. But yeah.
If you need any specific numbers, Justin, just message me on Skype.
Yeah, actually, that'd be good. How many people did you think were in the encampment?
Well, the village itself was 300 people. I mentioned before it was like a small kind of encampment around the temple. The army itself was about 1,000 and something.
That's what I thought. Okay. then we're good. Yeah, it's 10. There's 10 guys.
Awesome. Well, now that I've established my dominance within the group and they know who's in charge, we should go and drink. And I'm gonna kind of like tilt one of their heads back and kind of empty into their mouth.
He drinks it. He loosens up a little bit after a couple minutes. It seems like he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I'm gonna put him second in charge. Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about the fighters? Like, what are they? Like, what race? What? Tell me.
You have a variety of races. Some of them are human. Some of them are even tieflings or elves. But they're all. It's kind of hard to tell because they're now all completely genderless, and whatever Gregor did to them seems to have morphed their bodies slightly. They're stronger than you might think they would normally be. They seem like they have really great ability. They're very focused. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
They have absolutely blemish-free skin.
Blemish-free skin.
It's almost as if they are some sort of idealized version of whatever they could have been.
Okay. And is there a dwarf?
There's a few dwarves in the 1,000 or so people. None of the 10 guys who are around you are dwarves. There's 2 elves, 1 human woman, and the other 7 are human men of different various ethnicities. So
there's no dwarven influence, whatever, in the group.
Not in these 10 guys. No.
Oh, shit. Okay.
There are some dwarves in the 1,000 or so soldiers.
All right. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm gonna kind of pick one of the humans. You said those humans. One of my favorites, who likes to drink and who kind of loosened up first. You know, kind of. I felt that bond with him, so we're gonna have a few drinks and we're gonna enjoy him. We're gonna talk a little bit about weapons. We're gonna talk a little bit about his background is in the sense of combat.
His pre-mending background, as he calls it, is he was a mercenary under contract to the church in Atlas, and what he would do is he would guard caravans and recruit other people who might be interested in guarding explorations into the Badlands. And he actually didn't do a lot of fighting against other people. For the most part, all he fought was monsters in the Badlands, and then occasionally if the church didn't like someone, he would be forced to dispatch them, but he doesn't count that as fighting because it was always very easy.
Okay, awesome. Well, we're going to enjoy the moment. We're going to drink. I know a little bit of more information about him. I'm not taking this whole army under my wing right now, but I feel like this group of people I want to kind of get to know and trust, and I kind of told them that I'm kind of a big deal. So
I'm kind of a big deal.
I'm kind of a big deal, guys. Okay. I'm Bjorn Iron Fist. I kick a lot of doors.
Kind of a big deal in the adventuring world, you know.
Yeah, like I've killed like a lot of monsters and stuff, and like I'm kind of a badass. So I'm your leader now. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just step on in on that. I think we'll enjoy a drink. We shall enjoy a drink.
Okay, so Bjorn is drinking with the Mended Legion, the Centurions of the Mended Legion. And we'll move on to Finrazi.
Well, I'm going to be sort of like slyly meandering through this temple, seeing if there's anything I can nick. Any small valuables that will fit in my bra of holding.
As you meander through the temple, you're actually
holding
followed by a group of the a small, like a decent sized group, like 20 or 30 people who just like 10 or so feet behind you, just constantly are following you around.
All right, they're walking down the corridor, just going.
Yeah, and whenever you look back, they stop and just look at you, look hopefully.
All right, I'm gonna be like, all right, what do you guys want?
Finally, an old middle-aged woman steps forward and looks at you and says, "You're wearing her mantle. Would you give us a blessing?
A blessing.
A blessing. Yes, a blessing of the wolf warrior who saved us all. Could
Okay,
you,
there's an internal war happening in
we
Finn
heard
right
she
now.
howled.
Because on the one hand, she could totally rip them off, and on the other hand,
You could be doing it in the name of Thindira.
yeah. Oh God. She's like, fine. God damn it. Right. Name you're a wolf warrior. May you be forever punching things. Rah!
Their eyes go big and there's tears.
Now,
The middle-aged woman turns around and she's like, "We need to make a statue. We need to bless this temple with the wolf warrior."
all right, you go off and do that. Have fun. I'll just be over here.
She said it was okay. She said it was okay.
Make a great big statue. Go on. Keep yourselves busy. See if you can find it. Anyway.
They run off. They run off and start to go. But there's still some children, some 7, 8, 9-year-old children who are just following you around, big eyes, looking at everything you do.
I know what, kids. Why don't you play hide and seek? Right, I tell you what. You all turn around, count to 10. See if you can find me. How about that? Okay.
Okay.
Right. Ready? Everybody. Ready?
1.
Legs it and stealth.
Give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Right.
In theory, you could fail.
It'd be funny if she did. Just 8, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay, it's not very likely that they're
She's
gonna find you.
gone. Come on.
It's not very likely that you could fail.
Yeah.
All right, and you just continue to explore the temple looking for treasure.
Yeah. Now I've lost the kids. If I see them coming, I might just sort of be like, over there or something. You know, I might sort of mess them about. Well, not mess. Tease them a bit if I do see them. But I'm mostly looking for treasure and occasionally fucking with kids.
You do hear them softly
I'll occasionally go here.
I don't know where she went.
but
I'm over here. A combination playing hide and seek a bit, although nobody will ever know, and searching for treasure.
she's over there. No. Okay. So do you constantly mess with them, or do you also look for treasure?
Also look for treasure. It's kind of 50-50. I'll just be like, ooh, choo, choo, choo. Ooh, I hear kids.
You mostly find dormitories. You find a kitchen. You do find that room that the Colossus was in, and there's crates, and there's lots of weapons, as if we're stockpiling it for an army.
Any small valuable weapons in there? Anything easily concealable?
I mean, there's easily, but nothing particularly valuable.
I'll probably take another dagger and shove it in my boot or something.
Okay. Yeah, there's tons of daggers. You have your choice.
Yeah. Just okay. Another dagger.
Yeah, there's no. It's actually kind of odd. You don't find any particular vaults. Most temples have some sort of vault. All the temples you've been in to date have had a vault. Although one of them is very well hidden. So it's kind of odd that there's no central repository of any kind.
Well, if I can't, I'll just be like,
I mean, you think maybe they were monks, maybe they were just poor and they gave away all their money, maybe,
I'll probably, I'll leave it for now, but I'm definitely gonna give this place a thorough going over at some point. It's crowded with refugees and things,
That's fair. And we'll move on to Ruby. Did you decide what you were doing?
Yeah, I sent you a message, but I know you're telling.
And
Am I the last one? I guess.
Yeah, Chucky and I. Oh wow, that's really weird. Chucky and I thought of the same idea.
For what?
Nothing.
Oh, because you're looking at the documentation.
Oh, Hamara. Hamara T is.
Can you spell that to me?
Yeah, sure.
But I have that.
Arguably the most famous
Hamara T.
druid in small town.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Oh shit.
All right. So, meanwhile,
Oh shit.
before we were supposed to head off to the faux temple of the crossing, I received a message from the great druid Hamarti or someone, one of her subjects, that they needed me in the forest of Small Town for something. And here's what it was. I end up meeting up with a group of adventurers that I had already been grouping with before, prior to this group. And they are on a mission to actually find the ancient tree that the young pine had talked about. Because the Flora has been speaking of rumors of corruption across the lands. And we must speak to this ancient tree to find out about Justin.
So the mountains, what they tell you is that the mountains have used to provide a barrier against the influence of the Badlands, but recently it hasn't seemed to have been as effective, and there are sections that are starting to blacken and die, and there are fields of black roses that are cropping up. And the corruption is, they think the corruption might be seeping across the mountains finally, and eventually it will overrun the entirety of this small pocket of civilization, such as it is. I mean, all these bandits like Kelmar Sparkwire running around. Can you really call it civilization? But it's not as bad as the Badlands.
That dick.
And I guess that's where I have settled in. Well, like that's what I've been doing while these guys went off on this other adventure. And I guess I return with this news, right? And is there anything else that I have interactions with the tree or anything like that? Or the peoples? You're muted again.
It's a very nice tree.
Okay.
It's a very nice tree.
He says that your hair reminds him of fall, which is his favorite season.
Oh, it's my favorite season too.
Tree's hitting on you.
Tree's hitting on you.
So many jokes. Oh god.
Gonna give you some wood.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and she went there.
Awesome.
We can just leave that one alone. It's fine.
Oh.
I already had one stream today degenerate into utter filth. I'm trying not to do it to this one as well.
Wait.
That was my stream yesterday.
I was under the impression that happens to all of your streams, Fuzzy. Am I wrong?
No. It was like I was there going, whoa, okay, this is getting a bit like, whoa.
Oh shit! Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's intense. If you were going like, that's intense.
Yeah, I was like, wee, maybe we should pull this back slightly, and yeah.
Now I want to know what happened.
Exactly.
It was just
Let's not.
yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I come back with this news, and then I hear news of Findira dying, which she's become a close friend of mine. Past week, I have been heartbroken and writing a song, and it's called Findira the Fearless.
Aww.
Soon to be at theaters near you. No, I'm just kidding.
Aww.
But she hasn't shared it with anybody yet.
Okay. And so a week passes, sort of like this. People are constantly coming to Finrazi and asking her for blessings and asking her what they think they should do to decorate the temple. Gregor is just passed out on the altar, completely knocked out. He seems like he's breathing. Occasionally people go in and pray silently next to him.
Is he still like peeing and never mind, okay. Sorry, just ruining the whole lying on an altar thing. It's just like
the commanders of the Legion keep following Bjorn around, asking him for directions about how they should organize themselves. They bring you different insignias that they're planning on using for their banners, the banners of the Mended Legion, asking you which one they think is more acceptable.
Can you tell me what they present to me, by the way?
They all start addressing you as Warlord.
Life is good.
Warlord Bjorn.
Warlord Bjorn.
Yeah.
Oh.
So some of the things is like there's like a needle and thread sewing some material. That's one idea they put forward. That they don't like it because it doesn't seem very Borley-ish. And there's some unmending banners, like a sword striking down and breaking something. And they're like, that doesn't seem good either. There's some broken pot shards that like get reassembled into a pot.
No.
Lots of interesting ideas. They ask you what you think would be a good idea once you've turned all these down, because these ideas are all awful. They can't. It's strange. There doesn't seem to be any creativity in this group of people at all.
Savages. It was. I'm gonna go ahead and propose that we change our our Legion emblem to a tankard, just a full tankard with a little froth on top, you know, just to make it look real full. And you know, I think every battle should go in drunk before you hit the field. So
this is why you don't leave the dwarf as the general. This is why dwarves are very good fighters, not generals.
Hey, this is just how it is. They chose me, I didn't choose them.
Oh God.
They ask you to explain how exactly alcohol mends things. They're not entirely certain how that works.
It mends your heart, and also you wake up feeling pretty good. Well, you don't, but that's the thing, because you don't wake up feeling good. So you drink more, and then it mends it, and then it feels great. You know what I'm saying? There we go. And that's how a dwarf lives. Yeah?
Light comes into their eyes. They're like, mending is a constant process that you must hamper at every opportunity.
Exactly.
Hamper.
Exactly. This is exactly the message I'm trying to show these people. That's it.
Yeah, so they end up making uniforms and banners. This insignia is suddenly everywhere. Yeah, they have like leather armor, and the insignia is embroidered on the
God damn it, Clam.
There's standards, there's flags.
God damn it.
If I see Matthew facepalm one more time, I got an army behind me.
Matthew's not here. This is Chucky facepalming.
True. Okay, that's true. I'm gonna look around, and you guys all be
I feel like
careful.
I'm gonna do this a couple more times this session.
Right. And Matthew, so the book reappears to you while you're still in Atlas running your errand. And it takes you a couple days to get to the Elves, which is the last place you knew, and then it takes you a couple more. So you'd show up on like the 5th day if you rushed straight there.
Yes, definitely. I would be rushing straight there. Yeah.
So you come into this temple clearing, and there's all these people running around in these uniforms that have a tankard on them. You're stopped by some guards asking, what you want. Who are you? They're very suspicious.
I look at them and I say, I'm looking for Bjorn Iron Fist, Sven Razi, Ruby Embershade, and Findira, one with a wolf cap on her head. They're my friends.
Can I hear this happening?
No.
Okay.
Well, unless you happen to be like near the entrance to the clearing that surrounds the Temple of the Crossing.
I would totally love to be there right now.
You're not there. Shut up. There's no reason for you to be here.
Matthew.
And
hey, Matthew.
I guess. So as you're saying their names, they're smiling and they're all excited. They're like, "Oh, you know our," and then you get to Findira's name.
So much pain in my heart.
I expected something of the sort.
They bow their heads and they're like, "With the others are in the temple." But
it's unfortunate that it was her.
I'm sorry to inform you that you've lost a friend, and Findira is in Gregor Heaven now.
Nonetheless, I woke up in Gregor Heaven.
Oh.
Yes. We assume when he wakes up he'll tell us exactly where that is.
What the fuck have they been doing to people?
Can I just step in? When I talk to them again, and if I ever call it Gregor Heaven, I will correct them. Okay, I will correct them. No, I'm kidding.
It's the celestial plane, okay? It's the celestial plane.
The warlord punches you in the face.
I will go towards the party, and I will try and gather the party in one place.
Okay. Yeah, you can find them in the temple. Everyone directs you where to go.
Yeah.
You end up finding Ruby and Bjorn and Finrazi very easily.
Would you say maybe I had some somebody maybe accompany me? I don't know, maybe from Atlas or maybe the elves appointed her to help me after I told them that the dragon's free.
Who do you? Oh, you want the other dragon?
No,
there,
maybe I'm talking about somebody with horns and very, very cute glasses.
Oh, I guess I can do that. That's fine.
If you have like a better way of introducing elves.
No, I had an idea, but it would actually take a little while. This is probably faster and better in the sense that it gets.
So as it would be an actress, I would let the High Council and actress know about what just happened. Like the dragon is prepare. They know about the movement of the dwarves and the elves, and I'll tell them exactly what's been happening. And afterwards, I'll be leaving as soon as I could.
We're gonna have to go over that later. But when you get to the elves,
and the elves and the dwarves will get the same message. The dragon is out. Prepare.
Okay. But when you get to the elves, there is a tiefling there that they would like to accompany. Apparently, she's some sort of royalty from one of the islands who, for some reason, had to go on vacation. You know, something happened. They're not real clear.
Yeah, if she's capable.
Well, you know, dragons affect us all. Just say.
I come to you. I extend a hand. My name is Matthew Irwin, and I guess I'm kind of in charge of dealing with this problem. You are?
You're talking to my new character?
Yes, I'm talking to your character.
You guys are currently we're talking back a little bit, but it's like 2 days ago, and you're in the forest.
Descriptive wise, this is a 6 foot tall tiefling with sort of very, like sort of that blood red-ish skin, green eyes, and she wears a pair of glasses. I have my glasses for this. The character.
Sexy.
Yeah. And she is incredibly attractive. She's I rolled a 16 hotness, chat. I'm just saying. And how tall is Matthew?
Matthew's pretty tall. Let me see. I have his.
I think he's 6 feet as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is 1 meter 93.
Yeah, which is just about
around there, yeah.
Exactly. But so she, you extend a hand towards her. She extends hers back.
I do the like handshake, firm handshake.
Valspira.
I do a firm handshake.
I was thinking, would Matthew do the?
How do you spell that?
Yeah,
VALSPIRA.
VALSPRA. Ah? Can you spell that in Zoom, please?
Sure.
I will fail at that, and I will misspell it on screen, which is the problem.
There you go. That's how it's spelled. That's her name.
Cool. I say, well, I'll tell you all about the mission on the way. Now we need to go. An evil stronger than anything this world has seen in hundreds of years has been released from the world.
Wait, are we?
No, I'm basically talking to...
This is just like 2 days before whatever you guys were doing, like a
and now me and Vespia walk inside. We tell the guards that I'm looking for my friends for you guys, and then now
basically it's just like getting my character into the scene.
Yeah. And now me and Vespia are inside the temple. We get a party together, and I look at all of them, and I say, what happened?
Before you say anything, Finn marches up to you, punches you in the nuts, and goes, "Why the fuck did you give the book to that idiot?"
1 sec.
Indira died!
Val's just standing next to this happening, like...
She's just like, do, whap!
While this is,
give me a 2-hit.
Sorry?
Give me a 2-hit.
Right.
You try and dodge? Yeah. Okay.
FYI, while this is happening,
Finn, okay?
While this is happening, they're clipping Bjorn's toenails, like some of the clipping Bjorn's toenails and kind of filing down his nails.
With the same shit you used to do horses' hooves, yeah?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Wow, I did not need that in.
Right. Shit. What's my to hit for like melee? I can't remember. Is it a plus?
1d20 plus your strength. Plus your strength and plus your proficiency, I believe.
Plus your strength and your proficiency, but I don't know if you're proficient with punching.
Everybody's proficient with punching.
Are they?
Well, yeah, it's just your base.
So
you don't get your bonuses for like your weapon.
Yeah.
I'll just. Well, it's my strength is a -2, so I don't know what my proficiency is. Hang on.
Plus 1.
It's plus 3, so you have 1d20 plus 1.
Okay. God, I hope this fucking connects.
Yeah, it does exactly.
Yes.
I'm like,
How much
don't
damage
got
do you
any
do?
more? 1 damage.
1 damage.
Temporary, I guess. Do you
It's
do
a
this?
flat 1
Hey,
damage.
it's just play, okay? I just ricocheted
Yeah.
one off the other, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm like, don't do that again. And I gave it to him
Don't.
because he has spells. Well, he had spells, or from
He's
what
a
I've been told.
fuckwit.
Tell me what the fuck happened
Your
Your
first.
phone's ringing.
Right back.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
I look around. I can like shove into side. What happened and why the fuck are soldiers clipping your nails, Bjorn?
Don't hate me because you ate me, Matthew.
Bjorn, the dragon's out,
Oh my
and
God.
you're taking a spa vacation here. What the fuck?
Listen, I've been on the road for a really long time. These toenails are starting to hurt because they're starting to bend back. And I'm all like, hell no.
I come like towards Bjorn, like look him inside of the eye. The dragon's out. He is going to go and kill all of your loved ones, all of your family, and your friends, and your brethren. He's already done that to me.
I'm gonna kind of nod to my soldiers and just get them to like push you a little bit back. Like, first of all, there isn't Tic Tacs in this universe, but you need one. And second of all, we're about to move, but we gotta update you with some shit first.
Go.
All right. So
Don't punch
basically,
you.
I got a group. All right, I got a fucking legion.
You
Do
don't-
not fuck with Bjorn
Trust
right
me,
now.
I can take your group in one bow. Go on.
We'll see. We'll see. Oh, Justin, roll their. Do you know their stats? Do you have their stats? Right?
I do, actually.
Perfect. Okay. So, anyway, Findira, unfortunately, she died. That sucks. But
I've heard that already. Go.
okay, awesome. Now we need to get the fuck out of here. But we need Finn to
Don't
get her
say.
shit together. Indeed, indeed. By the way, have you seen my army? Have you seen my army?
I look at him. Yes, I've seen it in disarray. No type of formation whatsoever.
It's
And an
it's
idiotic emblem.
It's not about formation. It's not about that. These men will kill. These men will kill.
No, Bjorn, you kill well and you defend well, but you're not a leader.
I believe in
Yeah,
you.
you need to get your leadership feet, homie.
No, you're not. You are not a leader, Bjorn.
Stop! I have been here for so long, and you think you can step in after what you did to Reggie? You think you would
What
be a
I
good
did
leader?
to Reggie
Yes.
attacked me and Finn. Reggie tried to kill us. Why are we on that any longer? We made a pact that we'd see this through together. And
You're not a
kill
very
the
good leader,
dragon.
Matthew.
Yeah, I agree. He's not a very good leader, is he?
What, Matthew?
Yeah.
I look at. I
Right,
look at
high five. So, Matthew, it looks like the odds are against you.
I don't understand.
Oh my
I
god.
look around. I've already mobilized the dwarves, the elves, and told the people in Atlas. The elves are waiting for my
Yes.
mark, and the dragons will be coming soon. As the power vanished from the books, they didn't know what happened.
Then we
You've
must
been
hurry our
spending
asses.
your time here in a spa, and you dare tell me that I'm not a good leader, that I'm not doing anything? Fuck
It's a
you!
big-
So
We're not
Ruby
saying
here.
you're not doing
Hold on.
anything. We're saying you're
So
a
Ruby is
bastard.
in the corner. She's like chilling, but she's like really upset, and like everyone's just bickering. Everyone's bickering except for this new person
I
who
would.
she's never seen before. And she gets up and she's like super like melancholy, and she stands up. She kind of like tries to stand up as tall as she can, and like hits all of them with like the bottom of her rapier, just like the bottom of it, and kind of like get their attention. And she's like,
Why are we yelling? I don't understand this. There are so many things that are happening. We lost Vindira, and yes, it is horrible. It's a horrible thing. But what are we doing? Yelling at each other, making war against one another? Why aren't we working together? I don't understand this.
and then she kind of just sits there with her arms crossed and like looks down.
It's at this point, like right after Ruby speaks, that if you've been looking at Val at all during the exchange that's been happening, she has like a book open and she's holding it with one hand and she's been reading it, and as she gets to sort of like, you can tell like Ruby's thing is just finishing, and as it's just finishing and somebody else is about to speak, she just goes, I believe there is that we have to deal with, that you have let wander out of here.
I look back.
Wonder.
I look back and I kneel down towards Ruby. I put her hand on her shoulder and I kind of give her a kiss on the forehead. And I say,
Aww.
yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I raise myself back and I extend a hand towards Bjorn and a hand towards Finn. We started this together. Let's finish it together.
Yes, Matthew. Fine. You're right. You're very much right. And it was very wrong of me to attack you like that.
It was very wrong of me to accuse you like that.
It's okay.
Aww.
Do you want a hug?
You're a fucking tosser, but I'll work with you.
Do you want to bro down or something?
I hug you. You hug
No,
me.
just fucking hug.
Yeah.
The fucking,
Because for a television show, we would have a fade out where the heart, like...
Bjorn, you're the leader of this army, but may I ask to be your tactician? Let's put it like that.
Page boy sounds pretty good. Yes, you may. Yes, okay.
I know my head. I've dealt with.
But my order is the word of the army. Okay, my order.
I nod
rules.
my head. Just let me.
So
take
what
care
am I
of,
then?
Let me take care of
Espionage.
formation and the movement of the army. Besides that, you are the hero. You are the leader of this army.
Yes, my nails tell me I'm a hero indeed. All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right. So the party have managed to get back together, and
I'll like start to put the people in formation, like start to drill them and so on. Like with Bjorn's, like you've heard the man, you've heard the leader. Now start getting information, and
Go.
we're gonna be ready to march in like a day or two, because they need to get a surprise, which they haven't. We need any mounts that are available.
nope, they haven't done that either.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing that now. We're gonna be taking any mounts available from the people that came with them here. Asses and horses. We're gonna take all the food that we can without stealing what the people need to survive. We know that this place is now arrived, so they won't die of starvation.
Halfway through this, Finn gets bored and wanders off, by the way.
Oh, Harry, put the pipe down. We're moving. Come on, get in line, Harry. Yeah, that's it.
And I'll be sending about 15 or 20 of the strongest and most imposing people in the army to go through the people that are not in the army, the survivors, to explain our situation and tell them that we need all the airborne hands that can fight. And also, about 20 of them are going to go inside of the temple and requisition all the weapons and the main room.
Ruby kind of butts in as well, and she's like,
And I have the Wood Elves and the Druids of Small Town Forest to help us as well.
I know my head. You are more than qualified to lead the Druids and the people of Small Town. You know them best. We shall have to go through the Small Town nonetheless to get back to the Elven teleporter, and we'll make our move there. The elves and the dwarves are waiting. Hopefully the dragons will be at the forest as well. After that, I don't know what will be next.
and while you're still talking, Ruby casts a spell that conjures animals, and she calls them wolves.
Oh,
The spirit of Findira.
Yeah, just like a tear going down my face.
So much tragedy. Of which Val is completely fucking oblivious because
Oh yes.
he doesn't know Findira from
my
anyone.
friends, my friends. This is Varspira. She is one of the nobility from the fishing people out in the Thousand Isles. She's quite strong, and the elves have given me advice that she could help us on our journey.
I scratch one of the wolves behind the ear, and then I put out my hand and curtsy to Velspira, and I'm like,
Ruby Embershade, at your service.
Charming. Think of me as a liaison from the Thousand Islands.
Like the salad dressing?
She's trying. Good night. She's trying.
Got this.
Deep breaths, bite your cheek.
No.
Oh, too bad. I really, really like that salad dressing. My mom always puts it on all of the salads, and it's so good. But anyways, you're really pretty.
and then I like walk away with my with my dogs.
Oh, we should go to our first break.
I look at Vespira, and before we go to break, I look at Vespira. I didn't think you could actually blush. And we can take our break here. So let's go. We'll be back in 3-5 minutes with more of the Gens of Power. See you guys on the other side.